Okay, so today I will be attempting to survive 400 days in Minecraft Hardcore. So far in this Minecraft world, I have survived 300 official days in Hardcore. It's not as easy as it looks. If I die, everything's gone. The whole world's over. So, and I'm not very good at Minecraft, so this is a big upgrade from how I usually play. 10,000 likes in 24 hours, and I will release 500 days, and also be starting a new 100 Days series if you guys want to see it. So make sure you guys drop a like right now if you guys want to see more of this. But in today's video, I will be attempting to get one mending. I want to get mending so that I can have it on everything that I own. It's a very big part. If you guys don't know what mending is, it basically just, if you get any XP, it'll go towards the durability of any sort of item that you put it on. So that's going to be really, really big for especially my elytra and everything that I have. 2, I want to get a trident, which takes up the majority of the 100 days, and you guys will see in a second why. And lastly, I want to locate and take over a mansion in Minecraft, which it's hard to find them, and they're really far away, and they have some pretty big bosses in there, so that'll be fun to go through. I'll need mending on my elytra because I want to fly there. I don't want to walk the entire way, all the way there, so yeah, we're going to be working on that this video. As always, you guys do the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. We're on the road to 1 million subscribers, so if you guys haven't already subscribed, what are you guys doing? You know, make sure you guys subscribe. In reality, we're actually really close to 500,000 subscribers, so, you know, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And I want you guys to comment trident, because the trident is a very big part of today's video. And I'll hurt some people that do comment that. Here we go, another day's in Minecraft Hardcore. Will I survive? Make sure you guys watch all the way to the end to find out. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll bet that you guys thought that I wasn't going to survive this many days, but here we are, 400 days of surviving in Minecraft. Technically, I do end up dying in this video, so, you know, make sure you guys watch all the way to the end to find out. But to start things off, I found out in the last video why my villagers weren't breeding. It was because they didn't have beds. I don't know how I completely just swept past that, but today, you know, or in this video at least, I figured out how to breed these guys. So I brought them a ton of beds just in case they wanted to make more than 1 babies. You know, maybe they had 2 doubles. I don't even know what they're called. Triplets. I know what those are though. They could have those, but I ran out of bread. I don't have enough bread on my base or anything to feed the villagers. So I went to the village next door, and I started to get shot by like an invisible person. But then I realized that I was just being stupid, and there was a skeleton sniping me from like across the entire map. And so yeah, it actually ended up happening again. These guys are out to get me. They're just standing from really far away. But yeah, I got all the bread that I could, at least. I thought there would be more. There wasn't as much as I necessarily wanted, so went and head back to go ahead and make some more. And I went and said hi to all of the animals around the base, you know, Louie, you know, all my boys around the area. And, you know, I need tons and tons of emeralds. And luckily enough, one of the villagers that I have will trade coal for emeralds, like here. So I get as much as I can, and to trade it all in for emeralds, because I need to upgrade these guys. I need to get them to be like professionals and stuff, because if I want to get any sort of maps from the guys that use the lecterns, you need to trade them stuff, and mainly they'll take emeralds, obviously. So yeah, I try to get as much emeralds as I can. I'll go back and forth, and I actually ended up buying one of these I forget what it's called. It's like a treasure map, I think. And I figured it'd be a good way to start off the video, you know? I haven't done any sort of treasure maps or anything, any maps at all, really. So, you know, I figured it'd be fun to try to do this for the first try, you know, warm up for the mansion itself. And yeah, along the way, I ran into a ton of mobs. I probably shouldn't have done it at night, but, you know, it is what it is. I went through and tried to kill as many as possible. I needed the XP anyways, because I'm going to be upgrading more and more stuff, and hopefully a second set, just in case anything happens to the first set or like any of my tools. At the moment, I don't have mending in this point, so that's basically my thought process. But I found the area where I needed to like mine down, and I have no idea where I'm supposed to be looking. I think I'm in the right area, but I'm not sure. So I look at the map, and I can't see my character. So I'm assuming that's you know, best case. You can't see your character because he's under the X. So, you know, fingers crossed, but my durability of my shovel goes away pretty quickly, and now I'm using stake to mine this stuff. And yeah, it's taken a fat minute, a very long time to try to find. I'm like, is this chest even worth it? I don't know. But oh, there it is. There it is. I saw that. You guys saw that? I saw that. Boom. Yes, sir. I haven't really done this before. I don't really know how much I'm going to get, if it's worth it. It maybe took about 30 minutes or so to find it, and I mean, it's all right, you know. It has emeralds in it. I was trying to get emeralds, TNT, yeah, but I mean, that little blue bouncy ball, that was pretty worth as well. I'll need that in the future, but you know, I'm going through trading with these guys, trying to get as much emeralds as possible. This is basically the beginning part of, you know, just getting any map that you want in the game, and then also getting them up to, you know, apprentice. First they were novice, I think that's what it's called. How do you get a the map from the cartographer to find the place, the mansion? I'm going back and forth, and I actually end up getting a map, but it's to an ocean explorer thing, and I don't need that. So one of them actually ended up trading glass for emeralds, so I'm going back and forth getting coal and then glass, different things, because they'll sell out after a decent amount of time of one specific item. So I'm going back and forth with as many things as I can. These guys are, I'm not being, you know, good about this. Like, I'm not putting them in different areas. They're all just wandering around, so they're getting mixed up in all different areas. But, you know, I'm trying my best to get as many emeralds as I can. And for a second, I thought they all died just because I couldn't see them. But, and you know, there's 2 different maps there. I'm really confused. I'm like, what's going on? But that, boom! Woodland Explorer map. Let's go. That's perfect. Oh my, but I need a compass for it too. So, you know, I go make a compass as well. But I also need, obviously, emeralds, because, you know, these guys just live to die for emeralds, basically. But yeah, I go and make a compass so that I can go get my Woodland Explorer map. Spent a long amount of time trying to get this bad boy, so I was really worried that it would go away. So I tried to do it as fast as possible, and boom, I get my Woodland Explorer map. I put it in my hand, and I realize that I have no idea where I'm at in this thing. What is that? What even is that? What am I supposed to be looking at? Where am I going? I try to move a little bit, can't figure out how to work it, and I figure out that you're supposed to use a cartographer table. So, yeah, I try to use that, and it doesn't necessarily work any better. Now I have no idea where it's at. It doesn't show any sort of landscape. So I tried putting in a crafting table. Doesn't work. I have no idea how these things work at all. And so, you know, I put it back in, and it does it one more time, and it doesn't help at all. I'm like, okay, maybe this is helping. I have no idea if it really is, but... and yeah, I can't do it anymore. So I have to work with what I've got. But the main thing is that it's really, really far away. These things are known to be really far away. So, you know, I kill some time, and I want to, you know, create a little farm, because if I want to trade with these villagers in the future and also get mending, you know, I'll need some more bread and stuff to farm these guys. So, in the meantime, I'm making a farm, and then I'm also trying to get more coal and whatnot to get emeralds. And honestly, farming is actually pretty fun. Just like to chill and, you know, farm. I mean, I'm not necessarily farming in this bit, but you know, I'm going back and forth trying to create something a little bit nicer. I'm not the biggest builder in the world, so switching it up a little bit and just, you know, building something that isn't necessarily ginormous, but it's just nice to have is, you know, it's pretty fun. So I'm going back and forth trying to get as much water as possible into my farm, and honestly, I think I did this the least efficient way as possible. I'm pretty sure, also a creeper jumped out of nowhere, and that scared me because I spent so much time on this area, but I'm pretty sure you can make like an unlimited amount of water source thingy, and you just do 4 blocks or sources of water or something like that. I completely forgot about that at this point in the video, and I'm just like getting a ton of water and ruining the lake right next to me. But, you know, it is what it is. So, you know, I go back over, and if you guys watch the 200 and 300 days, I actually made this little area with a bunch of pigs, and I haven't done much with it. I do have a plan in the future, though, so I'm coming back and forth every once in a while to come feed these guys and grow the population. I accidentally hit one, and you know, there's a cursed block right there that I placed that somehow got up there. I have no idea how, but you know, it is there, and I'm going back and forth, and I think at this point I'm just trying to get a trident. So I go and travel a little bit, and I remember that on the way to the end portal, there's an ice biome type thing where there's lots of water. So I head that way and actually run into a pillager outpost, which is actually pretty cool because I get some XP and some free little bow things. I don't know what those are called, but I get a couple of them, and I realize that I've already looted this place, so it's kind of useless running up here, but you know, it is what it is. I got some free XP and some bows, and I actually get to the area that I was looking for. I'm actually pretty close to the end portal as well, but you know, I don't really need to go there. Right now, I'm just looking for the trident dudes, and I actually have Fortune 3, so, you know, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, this can't take that long. Like, you know, maybe like 30 minutes, maybe an hour. No, sir, this did not take 2 to 3 hours. This took way more than that, but as I'm swimming, I realize that Poseidon from across the entire ocean is hailing his trident at me, and I have no idea where he's throwing it from. So I hold up my shield, and invisible Poseidon is throwing it nonstop. I have no clue what's going on. I'm thinking that he's just throwing it from like 100 yards away, and he's just sniping me with a trident. So I'm looking for him, and honestly, you know, I need to kill this guy too. So I'm not sure where it's coming from at this point. I get so frustrated with this. I'm in a call with Donnie and Quiff and Bionic that I screen share my screen, and I'm like, guys, please help me. I can't see where this guy's at. And, you know, finally, I actually end up, you know, leaving and then rejoining. Apparently, that's all it was, where the game was just glitched out. I had no idea that that's what was happening. I thought this guy was throwing it from super, super far away, but, you know, apparently my game was glitched out for some reason. So, you know, I leave the world and I rejoin, and, you know, I see that there is a ginormous squad of zombies all chasing me at once. So, try to kill them and then also go down to get my trident, and I kill him. But there is no trident. You know, I got scammed. So, yeah, there it is. And, you know, I'm just getting tons of XP at this point. I came here with, like, what, 25 XP, and I'm already at 33? This is such a long process. I didn't know it took this long. I thought it was as simple as you go down there, kill a couple, and you get one, you know? But apparently Minecraft doesn't want to make it that easy, so I find that there's another invisible Poseidon dude, so I come back, and he's right there. There it is. I'm like, all right, cool. Give me a trident. I need one of these bad boys. Boom. Kill him. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. My time was wasted, you know, except for XP, I guess. So I go swimming around again, and I'm spending so much time doing all of this. You guys have no idea. I'm pretty sure I looked back at the footage, and it's around 8 hours of just me looking for a dude with a trident. And I actually found a little tiny baby zombie for the first time that had a trident. I have never seen this before. If you guys have seen this before, let me know. But I've never seen this before in my entire life. And I didn't know if there was a lower drop chance because of this guy or what the deal was. So I came down and killed him, obviously. And I saw like a little trident fall from him. So I got super excited. I was like, oh my God, the baby gave me one. So I go down and I see that it's sitting there waiting for me. But I realize that it's not going to work. And I'm also dying from, you know, I'm drowning. So I get out of there as fast as I possibly can. And I'm just going through, killing all the zombies, because at this point, I'm not getting a trident, apparently. And I'm just getting XP. And I actually found another little baby one, which is kind of weird. This is probably about like 20 or 30 minutes later, after the last one. That's how rare this is. I saw another trident fall, but from the last time, I realized it's just him throwing it, and I can't pick it back up, which I think is pretty dumb. You should be able to put like a torch down and get it or something, and have a chance of getting it, but that's not it. And I decided to put all of these clips in so you guys can fully realize how much time I spent I'm losing my mind. I'm almost at 40 levels at this point. Look at that. Just from only killing the dudes with tridents. I'm swimming around this area just looking for a dude with a trident. It's insane. It's insane. I started screen sharing to Donnie and everybody again, just to show them how long it's taking. And Donnie took a nap in the time frame that I'm trying to get this. He went and took a nap and came back, and I was still looking for this trident, and it wasn't working at all. I even cut out half of the clips that are going in this, where I'm killing these dudes with tridents. You guys have no idea. I was losing my mind. I was actually like, I almost look at, I typed kill Linux in the chat, because I was losing my mind, man. I can't spend this much time killing dudes in water, because you know, it's not fun. It's not that much fun. I want to be, you know, exploring the land. So I actually spent so much time that these dudes from the sky started killing me. Apparently, if you don't sleep for a couple of days, they try to kill you. So, you know, if that just doesn't go to show that I'm, you know, spending this much time, then I don't know what will. But boom! Finally, after so much time, I almost cried here. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God. And Donnie told me to, you know, double check to see how much health or XP, or what is it called? Durability. There we go. How much durability it has before. And I check, and boom, it's got 7. It's got 7 durability. Oh my gosh. At this point, I'm having a party, but then also like on the verge of crying, because I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be in the water. I'm done with this place. I've never come back to water ever again in my entire life. No, sir. I'm done with this. No. So I get in my boat and I get the heck out of there. I'm heading back to the base. You know, I'm pretty excited, but I can't really use the trident at this point. I do have channeling already, which is pretty cool. I forget what channeling specific. Maybe if it's raining, I think it is, that I could fly or something like that. If you guys know, comment down below. I'm not too certain on how it exactly works, but you know, it's looking good. The farm's coming out exactly how I want it, and you know, I have my trident. All I need now is my mending and to put it all on my gear so that I can start heading that way towards the mansion, because I want to put mending on my elytra because I'm not walking all the way there. So I get back and I'm using all of the emeralds or stuff to get emeralds from the villagers and whatnot. You know, I'm trying to do that librarian dude. I forget his name, so I can get the right tools. And look at this. I do a little bit of parkour here and now. Boom, yes sir. Get some of this coal so I could trade it and get tons and tons of emeralds. You know, I'm like, okay, I can't get across this. Boom! Yes, sir. You guys saw that? You know, you guys thought I wasn't good at Minecraft, but, you know, I'm getting pretty good now. 400 days at Minecraft does something to a Minecraft player. But, yeah, I get as much as I can. I'm kind of getting nervous because I'm worried that if I accidentally right-click my trident and use it once or hit something with it, then it'll just break. I don't know how much 7 durability actually holds off for. And I think I used it once on accident before. I didn't even show the clip of it, but I used it on accident once when I was holding it. And that was pretty scary. So I actually ended up taking some of the carrots from the pigs because I haven't been there that much to trade to these guys because I need more of these villagers to breed so that I can get, you know, more stuff. I need more librarians. So I'm making more lecterns. And I decided that it's finally time to start making things a little bit more efficient in here. You know, having them in little areas. Donnie got really mad at me when I was screen sharing that, saying that it wasn't efficient at all. And people in the comments section were going to get really, really mad at me. And I'm sorry if you guys are mad, but I don't know how this works. All I know is just to trade with these guys. So I'm trying my best. I'm putting beds down so that they can sleep. They'll be in that one little area and I can give them a job. I have tons of emeralds from getting coal, and I'm trying to trade with them so that they have the possibility of getting a mending book. That's literally all I want. And half of these guys aren't even listening to me. Like, look at this guy. He's just trying to move it. I'm trying to move him, and he just keeps going back. So I'm like, screw it, dude. You're in there for the rest of your life. You're done. And yeah, and he even had fire aspect 2, which was trash. I don't want fire aspect 2. I want mending, and none of these guys are giving it to me. So I'm trying to trade with these librarians, get them up so that they can upgrade themselves and have a new possibility of a new book. But I'm not having too much luck at the moment, you know, but I'm trading them a bunch of paper, a bunch of coal, everything they need. And these guys are treating me like trash. I don't even know. I'm getting lanterns from these guys. I don't need lanterns, but, you know, it is what it is. I got looting 2 from that guy, though, and boom! I got mending. How lucky is that? How lucky is that? 3rd or 4th villager? I've seen people grind for this. I was ready to spend the next couple 100 days trying to get mending, but I got it pretty quick. I don't know if that's normal, but I mean, I feel like I'm pretty lucky. If you guys have ever tried to get mending before, let me know how long it's take for you guys, how long it's taken. So yeah, I don't know. I think I got pretty lucky, but I come back and I'm trying to trade with these guys a little bit more because, you know, I got a pretty good discount with that one guy for mending, and I want mending on everything. I want it on all of my items, all of my elytra, just like this. Boom, elytra, yes sir. And then my trident so that I could get that up. And my pickaxe, my sword. Actually, I'm not entirely sure if I don't think I did my sword because whenever I kill stuff to get XP, I want to get the XP for the item that I'm holding in my offhand. So as you can see, I'm using my trident in my offhand just so that I can fully level it up all the way so that I can actually try using it and fly. I put channeling on it and I realize now that it won't work for some reason. So that's a bit odd. I was like, maybe I have to be underwater or something. I'm not sure what's going on, but it doesn't work. If you guys know what I need to do it, then let me know. But put it on my helmet just because it's the lowest one and my anvil breaks, which is pretty sad, but you know, I'm upgrading everything at this point, so you know, I need to make another anvil at some point. And those things are expensive. I really don't want to, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm killing as many things as I can. And honestly, I upgrade a lot of my stuff and I realized that this guy's trading books for emeralds. So I'm like, oh, dude, I traded earlier a guy to upgrade him. I bought a bunch of bookshelves. So I'll trade him the books from the bookshelves to get more mending books. So I actually get every mending book actually that I need, and actually a couple extra, just in case something happens to this guy. If he dies and then it takes 100 days more to get mending, I want to get as many as I can. So to do that, though, I need another anvil. And I'm not happy about doing this because I'm not very rich with iron. I have not mined for iron since like 200 days, and I don't want to do that again. But I actually have enough to make it, so that's pretty good. So I go back over to my area. I set down the anvil to start upgrading everything else that I have, just in case, because I'm pretty sure once you get mending on everything and you just kind of explore and kill some stuff, you know, you go to your cow farm and stuff like that, you'll just get pretty much almost full enchanted backup for durability. And at this point, it's time. It's game time. I'm ready to go. I have mending on everything, so I'm flying around trying to figure out which way I need to go. I did about 4 different rounds of flying before coming to the conclusion that it might be this way. My dude moved barely as I was going up, so I guess it kind of worked out. Probably took about 3 different tries and refilling my elytra with mending to do it, but it worked out. And halfway there, I realized that my elytra is gonna break, and if I die on the last couple of days of the 100 days to not being stupid and not looking at the how much health my elytra has, I'm gonna cry. So I go back down and I'm just kind of killing things. It's nighttime, so it kind of works out that I can get tons and tons of XP for my elytra in this scenario, I guess, when I'm on the way. I mean, it is probably about like what, 10,000 blocks away, or at most 10,000. That's what I'm assuming, at least. And I actually ended up finding the dark oak biome type thing, and boom, there it is. Yes, sir. Let's go. The mansion that I need to finish this off. I'm actually pretty nervous because it's getting pretty close to the 100 days, and it was taking a little while to find this place. So I was pretty relieved to find it, and I'm kind of worried because I know that those dudes with axes deal some damage. They do lots and lots of damage. So the first thing I do when I get in there is I deface some property. We don't like these guys. They've tried to kill us before, so I'm breaking everything they have and then also killing everything that's in here. Honestly, the creepers, I'm not trying to mess with. I really don't care to fight these guys because they just do so much damage to your armor and shield. I need my shield right now for the dudes with axes, and then also the other guy, I forget. He gives you the totem, and he spawns those little flying things. So I was not going to be using... And also, I started getting hit by something invisible here. I freak out because my axe stops working, and I realized then that it's the dude with the axe, but he was invisible somehow. So I freak out. I'm running away. I try to keep my distance as much as possible, and I realize now that I need to keep my distance even more with these guys, because if there's more than one, it's gonna do some problems to me, or give me some problems, because he did a lot of damage to my shield, and I know there's not just one of these guys in here, and I'm gonna be needing that shield a lot, and I only have one. So, or actually I have 2, but you know, they do a lot of damage to it, so it'll take basically one shield. You know, it'll go away pretty quick. So, you know, I had to face some more property because these guys are being super annoying. So I go around. There's a dude camping a corner, which was not fun. It's kind of scary, actually. So I try to take this guy out. I figure out that the best way to do it is to shoot them twice with a bow and then hit them once. So then you can keep your distance, and then you only risk the opportunity of, you know, them hitting you once. So, you know, I see there's another guy down the hallway, and I'm just kind of feeling it out. I'm like, I wonder if 3 does anything to actually kill him, or if it just makes him really low and it kills him. I don't want to kill him all the way each time because I have the Fortune 3 sword on me. So I want to get as many emeralds as I can. That guy's camping another corner. This is crazy that they keep doing this. This guy actually took 2 hits, but you know, I still got my emeralds out of it, which was nice. And apparently that room right in front of me that I didn't really go into or show for the video, it has nothing in it. I don't know why that place is in there if you can't even use it, which is super dumb, but you know, it is what it is. This actually looks like Donnie spawned in a ton of creepers. There was like 5 creepers there. And one of them actually shows me a secret room, which is pretty cool. And it reminds me that I need to break every single wall to double check to make sure that there's nothing I'm missing. Because in this place, they have lots of secret rooms that you can find stuff. And also gold, the possibility of gold spawning. But boom, there's like 5 of these guys running around the corner. I'm screen sharing, and Quip is freaking out. He's like, oh my God, what's going on? There's like 5 chasing you all at once. And I'm kind of panicking because I thought there was only like the possibility of them being 2, but there's like 5. I miss a bow shot there, and I'm pretty mad about it, but they're all coming at me, and I finally come up with an idea, maybe to stop them from chasing me. I put some water on the side, and they all get stuck, which actually ends up working. Honestly, I like my life more than a couple emeralds, so I'm not really worried about, you know, using my Fortune 3 sword to kill these guys. To get as many emeralds as possible. I don't really need the emeralds. So, yeah, and I actually found a little room where you can find like a chest or something, which is pretty cool. And I didn't know if a dude was going to pop up out of nowhere, so I was eating around the corner, not turning it. But I actually got a golden apple, which is pretty cool. And, yeah, I'm going through killing as many guys as I can, and I see one of these dudes that spawns in the flying guys. And these guys are like red. They turn red. I've never seen them turn red before. I don't know what that means. But yeah, they were cracked, and some of them had like enchanted fire swords. Like they were doing so much damage. I've never seen a mansion like this before for some reason. I've never seen them red or spawn this many. And I think the main thing was that I wasn't being as aggressive to the dudes that were spawning them first. I was trying to take care of these guys first because I thought they could only spawn in a limited amount, but I was being really dumb. I realized it halfway through that I needed to kill the guy that was spawning it first and then worry about the guys flying around so that he didn't keep spawning them in. So I quickly, neutralize this guy, take him out, grab all the emeralds from him, and then start running. Oh wait, the totem was dying too because I'm gonna need as many of those as possible. So I'm grabbing all of them, trying to fight these guys. They're being stupidly annoying, and I'm trying to not to eat my golden apple. It's in the back of my mind that I have it, but I really trust in myself that I can get away from them, eat my steak, get back my health in time. They're not doing too many hearts, but there's so many of them that it makes me kind of worried. I'm getting really low. I'm getting like down to 4 hearts, which is very nerve-wracking, especially when you're on a hardcore world that you've spent so much time on. You don't want to die. So I'm doing my best. I actually ended up eating the golden apple because they were spawning so many of them, and apparently there was this guy hiding around the corner spawning even more. So yeah, I run around, shoot him once, and kill him as fast as I can. I need to get that totem because I know for a fact I'll forget it if I go back to killing everything else and don't grab it right then and there. But yeah, I ended up killing all of them, which ended up working out really well. And the place had no gold or anything, unless I'm crazy. If you guys know for sure, let me know if these places have gold all the time. I couldn't find it. I looked everywhere. Every single place in that building had a hole in the wall, but I couldn't find it for the life of me. I don't know where it was at. So yeah, I basically got all of the totems that I could possibly find, cleared out every single mob that I could get any sort of emeralds, totems, anything from. And I started heading back home. And honestly, I think it was a big win. These totems are going to help out a lot. And I'll always have a couple in my inventory along with my full netherite armor, my tools, my shield, my elytra, everything that I need. It's kind of like one of those essential things. And I figured, because I got this totem, I gotta end this off with a bang. So I go up as high as I can. Honestly, this makes me nervous now just watching it, but my character starts to disappear and I get a little worried that I'm gonna glitch out. So I jump down and yeah, I go full speed. Boom! Yes! But I had a totem in a hand. So I decided, it'd probably be the perfect time to get that achievement, post-mortal, where I have a totem and I don't die, or I guess it technically respawns me from falling. And yeah, there it is. The 400th day of Minecraft Hardcore. All done. Oh my gosh. I actually ended up finding a stall disc somewhere in this video, so I decided to play it for the 400th day in honor of all of the homies that we met along the way, all of the enemies that we've killed, all of the different riches that we found, and everything. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you drop a like, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 500,000 subscribers. We are so incredibly close. So make sure you guys drop a like, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all you guys for watching these videos. Make sure you guys go follow me on Twitter and Instagram as well. I'm pretty interactive on those, and I'll talk to you guys later. See you guys.